Hey everyone, wanted to come to you live today. One reason the sun is finally poking out a little bit. I think if anyone told me this was the rainiest spring ever here in Lower Alabama, I'd probably believe them. And two, we were wrapping up some promotion we had for a recent addition to our website. It's for investors, and for those y'all just joining us, I'm Josh Null with Gulf Coast Financial Advisors, located here in downtown Fairhope, which is down here in Lower Alabama, across the bay from Mobile, Alabama, and not too far north of the Gulf of Mexico. So what I wanted to showcase to you all today, we've been getting a good word out about it on social media and on through our email system, but I thought I'd bring a little live video, do a very quick demonstration of our For Investors webpage. So let's pull this up. What you'll notice right away on the site, whether you're just starting an investment account or transferring an existing one, we have flexible options for most account sizes and investor needs. On our particular practice, we're an independent practice based here, and we are pretty flexible on the clients we work for. We don't necessarily look at the number of zeros in the account. We're really kind of betting on the person and the future and the relationship more often than not. So with that, I feel like we've got quite a few great options for portfolio options of many different sizes, starting all the way down to $2,500. On this first page, when you all pull this up, all you do is go to my website, gulfcoastfa.com, and then / for investors, or you can click the tab up here at the top. It'll show you the different associated pages with those investment pages. This first page is going to lay out, if you go through here, it's going to lay out our investment philosophy. That's going to be tied into my RIA, Prime Capital Investment Advisors, along with their providing of the core portfolio and the satellite strategies that we utilize as part of our role as an advisor in their network of independent financial advisors. And if you keep on scrolling down, what you'll see kind of the different options we have related to portfolios. You've got the core portfolios, got a link there where you can go explore that a little bit more. You got tactical and focused equity. That's going to be stuff that's going to be a little bit more heavy on stocks, U.S. equity, international equity. We'll take a quick look at that. Alternative strategies and sector rotation. We'll dive into that just a little bit. And then focused yield and diversified income. How can you create income in an account? Let's say maybe you need income for retirement, but don't necessarily want to steer towards an annuity if you can, if you have some different options. So first, let's take a look at our core portfolio layout. And what you're going to see here, flexible portfolio options, investors of all sizes, like I stated. If you scroll down here, you've got a nice title bar, kind of shows you the different options so you can bounce around a little bit. This describes us and how we approach our investment portfolios. And then down here, it gives you the different options. And there's some branding here. Again, that is provided by my RIA, Prime Capital Investment Advisors. You got the Genesis series, you got the Generation series, you've got an ESG account, and then you've got one called the Ambassador series that starts at $50,000. That is one that we put to work quite a bit. It's a great workhorse portfolio strategy, actively managed risk-based strategies. That's kind of a fancy way of saying it's a diversified portfolio that kind of spreads your risk return out over a number of different positions. All right, so that's the core portfolio layout. If you go back up here, again, you can either do it by looking through here, or you can go down here and let this pull down. Tactical and focused equity, that's going to be diving into folks that are looking for maybe some more equity-based positions, potentially all the way down to a total stock portfolio. We've got here total U.S. equity. You see the account minimum there. It's a great way to get in and make some equity plays for somebody that, a lot of times people think you have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars to do some of these things. That's just not the case. You have the ability to get into these things and spread your positions out over a number of great tactics. And focus equity, you got both there, that and the international equity. And then another one here, total stock portfolio. That's really geared towards someone that is looking for those different individual stock positions, but doesn't necessarily have the time to do the research themselves. And it's a great way of leveraging, the backing of the expertise and the experience that we have to help you find those positions. Next up, we've got alternative strategies and sector rotation. You look down here, sector rotation is kind of another term for momentum play. You're looking at industries that have some momentum. You're looking back a few months, and then you're making that play moving forward. Excuse me, right here. That's a great one to take a look at if you're someone that thinks that things tend to trend in a certain direction, at least for a limited amount of time. You've also got some alternative investment options there. Take a look there. Next, we have focused yield and diversified income. As I stated earlier, this is kind of an option if you're looking to generate income in retirement, or maybe you just need to generate income from your investment account. Diversified income strategy is one that I have definitely put to work, and we've seen it come in and do its job. And you got focused yield, and you've also got obviously some fixed insurance solutions that we can have a conversation about. So in summary, let's go back to the beginning here. If you're interested in looking at the different investment portfolio options that we have, then do me a favor, go check out gulfcoastfa.com/for-investors, or you can just go to my website and pick it up from there. While you're there, you do me a huge favor if you would go ahead and subscribe. You'll have my little Sumo app that will pop down and ask you to subscribe to our newsletter. Would appreciate it if you jump on that, and we send out some pretty useful information about once a week. And also, you can also schedule an appointment on the website there. You can shoot me a direct message if you like. And then, of course, you can always just reach out to us the old-fashioned way. You can email us, jnull@gulfcoastfa.com. That's my first initial, my last name, jnull@gulfcoastfa.com. And you can always call us, because people do actually pick up the phone still, 251-327-2124. So check that out. Give me your thoughts. Put that together again with the assistance, great providing of materials by Prime Capital Investment Advisors and Qualified Plan Advisors. I'm proud of how it turned out. I think it looks good. I think it's got a lot of great information there, and it's a way for someone to dive in and kind of get their arms around what's it really look like if you start working with a financial professional. Are we out there just throwing darts at a board and hoping we pick the next Google and Amazon, or is there actually some methods to our madness? So with that said, if you all will excuse me while I do a quick disclosure, and again, reach out to me, and we definitely can set up a conversation set up a time to have a conversation. All right. Advisory services offered through Prime Capital Investment Advisors, a federally registered investment advisor, PCIA. PCIA doing business as Prime Capital Wealth Management, PCWM, and Qualified Plan Advisors, QPA. PCIA, QPA, and and Gulf Coast Financial Advisors are not affiliated. All right. So folks, have a great day. And hopefully we're getting out of this rain down here, and you can see the sunshine coming through my windows. And we have a great end to our week coming up.